Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Out of the end zone, it's 2-2 Atwell. And able to get this out to the 25.
So out come the Rams down for... They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards at a first down L.A. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Now Stafford.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Opting to run again here with White. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That 2 tight ends in the formation on that one, it looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
Here's White.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rachaad White.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
The Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's second and 10.
Stafford now to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And this one is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free, no first down.
Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over first and 10.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 45 on second down, Mayfield. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. This is caught by Evans. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans as the first half is winding down.
And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half for the Bucs. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
On second down, this is Edmonds.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
7 yards there and a first down.
46-yard line. First down, Buccaneers.
On the draw, it's White.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Really good defensive effort. They were all over there. Little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Here's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half. I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Holding offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford.
That's complete to Tyler Johnson.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Stafford.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted on the Buccaneers.
Partner, I think this one won a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So out come the Bucs now.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mayfield down. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Cade Otton
from 17 yards out.
And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
21, Rams 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Let's go.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
That's an excellent run right there on 2nd and long. Didn't get back all of it, but a huge chunk. Now they're in 3rd and manageable and back on schedule and trying to pick up a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the 50, it's Stafford. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Now it's Stafford. That's complete to Robinson.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Here's Stafford.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! DeMarcus Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. So it's a win for the Bucs here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, CD, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.